Hello, and welcome back. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm your girl, Indiefyaskye, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I want you to hit that subscribe button right now. Click that bell so you know when I upload new content, and please, please, please watch the whole video. That helps me so much. Also, in addition to that, if there's something that you like in my video, comment below so I know that, and I can provide more content like this going forward. So, I know it's been a minute. It's been 2 months since I did my last bag review. Sorry about the noise out there. They're doing construction. But I wanted to come back and give you another review. I got another purchase, and I've been so excited to share with you. I actually got it 2 days ago. And I wanted to also shout out the person I purchased the bag from. Her name was Sofialan too. So I'm just going to tell you about my experience with this seller, and you do what you will. If you want to purchase from her, do so at your own discretion. I'm just going to talk about my experience with her, and here we go. So I'm going to start from the beginning to the end. I want to thank you, sincerely thank everyone that watched my last bag video. It got over 3,000 views, and I didn't expect that because the quality was not there. So I'm glad you guys bear with a sister and watched the whole thing, or liked it and subscribed or whatever. And doing that video, there was a lot of comments underneath. People were telling me where they got their purchase from, but like referring, like, you know, who they got their bags from and everything like that. And I had a lot of people, that merchants, sellers, messaging me, asking me to purchase from them. And like I said in my prior video, all of my purchases for the most part were through Facebook, AliExpress, hidden links. And I had made another purchase through DHgate, which was not a bag, it was a watch. And the other bags that I had in the video, the last video, were from my visit to China. I had to do a study abroad over there, so I purchased a few bags from over there. And so this was the first time that I purchased from someone that wasn't verified. And I was a little bit nervous, but she wanted to do a collab with me. And I'm all open for that. So if you want to collab with me, don't be scared. I'm not going to, like, be rude or anything like that. I'm just honestly telling you what my experience was or whatever. And I'm not the type of person to bash anybody. I just really want people to be aware, and, I'm sharing my experience, and I'm hoping that going forward, it doesn't happen to me again or to anybody, but this is my story. So this woman or man, I don't know what gender the person is because I never spoke to them, everything was through message. They found me from watching my video. They're from IG, and they were a merchant seller. So they said to me that that they wanted to do business with me. They wanted me to purchase from them, and also that I would tell you guys about them, and they could get more sales and partnership, discount, whatever the case may be. You know how that works. If you're a YouTuber or whatever, like, we work with each other, we have to help get our grind done or whatever. So I was like, okay. So initially there was a big purchase I wanted to make. It was going to be like over a G, and because this particular person wasn't verified, I was a little bit hesitant to spend that much. I kind of thought maybe I should just do a smaller purchase and everything like that. She did say on her page that, she did fast delivery. I did have conversations with her, and she was saying that, pretty much once the money is paid, it will ship right out. And that's what I wanted, because after the last bag review that I did for you guys, and I saw how successful it was, even with the quality, I was like, I need to, make sure I do another one. I want to get another bag, and I really want to review so I can help someone else that wants to purchase if they have, questions about a particular bag, in the replica world. So I was like, all right, cool, speedy delivery. And then just to make me feel a little bit more comfortable purchasing from her, she told me that she had, a few people that were YouTubers, other, buyers from IG or wherever that she worked with, and she sent me like a screenshot of like conversations and purchases of that person. And I mean, I guess I should have been a little bit more wary, and maybe not have gone forward and purchased from her, because, like, I understand, like, when you're doing like a transaction, it's like a communication going back and forth, and you're trying to like show, like, for verification for whoever purchasing from you, you don't want them seeing the other person's information, like phone number and everything like that. I understand that being blurred out, but the person, you, the merchant that's communicating with this particular buyer, why is your stuff blurred out? Like, I need to know that's you. So that's what the case was. Both were blurred out. I can insert what I'm talking about so you can see exactly what I'm referring to. So that was a little shady to me. But I was like, you know what? Let me just step out on faith and purchase, from her, small purchase. Maybe that's like a oversight. Maybe that's not that big of a deal. All right. So that, and then also like the communication with her was like, she was always responding, this and the third, or he was always responding on point with that. So I'm like, okay, communication is good or whatever. So then when I made the purchase, I felt like the communication was still there, but not as good as it was before. It kind of like fell back a little bit. So I was like, So I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, let me, let me get my bag. So the bags that I decided to get, I got the LV Pouchette 3-in-1 bag that everyone's been talking about. There's been a lot of reviews on that. I'm like, oh, I want that bag. It's cute. And then there was this Fendi bag that she had. It was kind of like shaped like this, and it had like, the F's, and it was a blue bag. So I'm like, oh, that's cute. I want to get that. So those are the two bags. So the total of that was $480 for those two. The smallest bag, the LV Pouchette, I don't know if I'm saying that right. That one was $210, and then the other bag, the Fendi, was $270. Mind you, and all the reps that I purchased, I've never paid that much for a bag. And she said it was 1-to-1. So I'm like, oh, this bag's gonna be nice. Looking at the details on her page or whatever, I was really, really, really excited to get this bag. So from start to finish, it took 2 weeks for me to even get a tracking number for these bags, which upset me because, like I said, I wanted to get this done so I can put it out for you guys. I'm thinking about y'all. Also I wanted to get a new bag, but it was mostly because I wanted to share this bag with you guys. So, and I felt like I had to be on top of her. I had to keep messaging her like, hey, what's the status? Send the third, the bag. So then she had sent me not a picture, but like a video of like the bag, the LV Pouchette 3-in-1 bag, so that I could see it. I'm like, oh, it looks nice, Okay, I'm like, what about the other bag? So she's like, well, that one they're still working on. I'll send you pictures about that soon. And I was like, okay. So then it had been some time from that point. So I was like, okay, so what's going on? And then she was like, well, the bag should be sent out during a holiday. So this was around March that she was saying this was going to be sent out. It was I can't remember what holiday it was. Was it St. Patrick's? I don't know. It was around something like that. Is that or Easter? I think it was Easter. There we go. So she had said that. So I don't think it was even in March. It was in April. So I was like, all right. So then I had to hit her up again. I was like, okay, so Easter has come and gone. Like, what holiday are you referring to? You talking about a Chinese holiday? Like, I'm thinking you're talking about the ones over here. So next thing I know, I'm getting sent tracking information for the bags. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But in my mind, I'm like, wait, but I didn't see the other bag. But I was like, you know what? The fact that I'm getting tracking information, the tracking is legit. I'm like, I kind of had a sigh of relief, like, oh, like she's actually sending me what I purchased. I'm like, I'll see the bag when it comes. I'm not gonna, stress about it. Maybe she was irritated with how much I was messaging her about whatever, so you just sent both of them. All right, boom. And all in all, in the whole entirety of the whole purchase, it took 2 months for me to receive that. And you might be like, oh, it's not a long time. For me, it was, because like I said, I purchased from China before, and in my experience, things took 4 to 6 weeks for the most part. There was times things took longer, but for the most part, it only took 4 to 6 weeks for me to get my item. So I'm heated, guys, because I'm just like, she said speedy delivery, you know what I mean? Like, why the hell is this taking so damn long? And I'm like, I really wanted, like I said, to get these bags so I can review them for you guys. And I'm like, this is affecting my channel at this point, you know what I mean? So anyway, I finally received the bag 2 days ago, y'all. 2 days ago, I finally received this bag, and I was so happy. And then when I got the bag, I'm like, this box looks kind of small for 2 bags now, like, I don't know how they packed this up. I know they got to bring it through customs, so maybe they did some really, like, squishing. I don't know, but I'm like, this bag looks real small. I do have a picture of the bag, so I will insert what the bag, the box, I'm sorry, the box looked like when I got it. All right, so when I opened up the box, guess what, guys? There was only one bag in the box. One, okay? So I'm pissed. Where is my Fendi bag? Okay? Where is my Fendi bag? Where is the bag I paid for? Why I only got one bag? Okay? So before I did this video, I messaged the seller to see if she had anything to say. Matter of fact, let me see if she even checked the message, because I messaged her and let me see. She has not responded yet to my message. She hasn't even seen it. She hasn't been on. So yeah, I was pissed. Like, where's my Fendi bag? Right? So that, let's deal with that later. Let me focus on the bag that I actually received. Okay? So this is the dust bag that it came in. This dust bag does not look quality. Does it look quality to you? Let me bring it in close. Okay. Just for comparison, this dust bag, right, came with my Louis Vuitton shoes, the red one, the red bottoms. This, granted, it's not the same material, but it looks sturdy, you know, good quality. Not what I'm expecting for a bag I paid $210 for, right? So this is the bag. Right, she gave me this little dog with it, a little cute little dog. You know, I put everything together. Sorry, I didn't do the unboxing with you guys, but I was eager to see the bag. So if you look at it, and I'm gonna go in greater detail, lean close, like this right here, like it's not really all that clean cut, you know, and it happens or whatever. I mean, and also the red here is not the color that it should be for the real one, but my other bag, the red, is not really like that either. So okay, no big deal. But the part that was kind of funny to me is that for this bag to have cost more than all my other bags, why is it that all of these bags here, why all these bags here came with the cards and stuff inside of it? There was no cards or nothing in here. I know it's a replica, but I was expecting it to have that to give me the feel that I was purchasing a real thing. That was not there. As for the hardware, I feel like the hardware on here is pretty good, but I've never actually held a real one, so I can't even speak 100% about that. But to me, it didn't look bad. I felt like it was official, you know? But when I had showed a friend of mine like this here, she was saying to me that this is like a dead giveaway. Like, it's not a good quality one. This looks like to her like not A quality, but like really low grade bag. She said this bag should only cost me like $80, which further pissed me off. So I was overcharged for this bag. Why isn't it focusing? There we go. All right, so I mean, it is what it is with that. It's what it is with that. So let me just go over like the inside. So in here, you know, it has a little pocket. There's no tag or nothing inside of it in here. This has a pocket too, but there's no code, like it says where's it from or whatever inside of it. Okay, and you know, this is a little change pocket. This is what it looks like inside. It's not the same color as the real one, but you don't see anything in here, which is okay. You know, that's not that big of a deal. Who's looking in my change purse like that? Like, get out of here with that, you know? And this, I don't know if the Louis Vuitton on here is supposed to be on both sides. Sorry. But this right here doesn't look too bad to me. That looks fine. What's not fine is the cost that I paid for this bag. For the quality. I would have been all fine if I paid like $80 for it and, you know, all this was what it was. But I feel like for the amount that I paid for it, and it not come with like the stuff like, you know, tissue paper, or you know what I'm talking about, like it didn't come with none of that. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And are you kidding me with the dust bag, my G? Like, really? And then the box. Granted, I know people be throwing things around in customs, you know, they don't care, but like, look at the quality of like the front of it. Like, if you looked at my other video, please watch the other video. I know it's a little bit long, but look at the other bag video I have. If you look at the box of my shoe, my Louis Vuitton red bottoms, the box is nice, okay? And also for my sneakers, I got this, like, you know, Louis Vuitton sneakers in there. The box is nice. This box right here, it looks very, very cheap, okay? And I thought there was one other thing I wanted to say. Yes, but not about this purchase. So this is pretty much it with this. I mean, and like I said, I'm not trying to bash the seller. I mean, this could have been just something that happened with me, like my bad luck, and the other people that purchased from her, they get their stuff the way they're supposed to get it and are happy with it, you know. So I'm not saying for you not to purchase from her. I'll insert the name of the merchant so you can check out her IG and you can purchase from her, but at your own discretion. Don't come to me and think something like this happens to you, because I'm telling you, like, at your own discretion, you know what I mean? I cannot vouch after this, you know, for any purchases that you make with her, you know, especially being that I'm missing a whole bag and I haven't heard nothing from her. Hopefully, maybe when I hear from her, she'll or he will send that bag. But the fact that this quality wasn't what I was expecting, so it's not 1-to-1, then I'm expecting that one to like pretty much be like maybe 3A whatever quality for $270. Like, that's ridiculous. So all right, so you guys also were saying to me that you wanted to see my never full bag in greater detail, so I'll do that one next. I'll go into great detail with that one so you guys can see what that bag is looking like, because I was rushing last time that I did my video with you guys. My baby was crying in the background, and you know, she was hungry. I couldn't keep her waiting any longer. Okay, so let me just drop this down. And that train is extra loud. All right, let me bring this a little bit lower. All right, can y'all see that? I think you can. All right, so this is my never full bag, and this is the canvas. All right, this bag, I forgot how much I paid for this. I had it, the price that I paid for this in the other one. It was less than $100. Okay, and it already started to panina because I had it in the sun. So I had something in my nail. And inside of it, it's not a dark red like the real one is, but it's pretty official. It comes with this pocket in here. And this one I use a lot. This, I was saying in my other video, this is like my baby bag, my diaper bag. So you're gonna see like stains and stuff in it, lotion, like baby crackers and all this other stuff. I took all that out really quick before I did this video, just so I can show you. It came with this, you know, and I had this bag for maybe like 2 years already, and it's holding out really well. This is a really good rep. All right, so this is the, what's that, the D-ring here. So I'm gonna clip this in here. And the hardware, it looks pretty official to me, you know. I'm gonna actually make a video where I'm actually in the LV store, touching and feeling the quality, taking pictures, so that I can be a better comparison, do a better comparison for you guys. So this right here, I got off of AliExpress just to organize it, and I, you know, have it in here, and makes the bag, I feel like, sit a little bit better. But this is how it kind of folds. It kind of folds in and on itself without anything in it. But the material that was made with this, it's pretty good material. I feel like I was saying in the last video, I feel like this is like almost 1-to-1 quality. Just, you know, things off with it that's not exactly like the real one, but it's really good, strong canvas. And I had said in the other video when I was, you know, talking about my bags, my LV bags, that this one, I like this one, but I could tell this one is more collapsible. And I feel like this one, based on that, wouldn't be considered like 4A, probably a little bit lesser in quality because of that one thing with it. But it wasn't that much money, you know what I mean? So no biggie. And to me, I feel like it's crazy that, like I said, this bag, this one, even my keep all came with all of those extra stuff that most bags come with. I believe this one came with the key and the, you know, the card booklet and everything like that. And this bag, all these bags were cheaper than this one. And you can't even say, oh, well, you know, you got the little dog. She gave you the little dog that might make it, you know, no. This was something she gave me after the fact. That she quoted me the price for this one. She quoted me $210 for this one before she decided to give this to me. And this is not $210 quality worth. So what I think with this lady, and a lot of these sellers do that. And that's, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but like at least know, at least let your quality be what you say it is. I believe this lady is a middleman, meaning like she is working with a factory and they have a price, and then she puts her price on top of it, and then let me sit down. She puts her price on top of it, and that's what she charges you. So a friend of mine was saying that this bag probably only costs $80. So if you deduct 80 from the 210, you know how much money she made off of that. So with that being said, would I purchase from her going forward? No. Even if she were to be able to rectify the situation with the other bag, I would not purchase from her going forward. If I were to rate this whole transaction like from 1 to 5, well, like the time, the shipping time, the communication, everything like that, quality of the bag, and also the value that this bag is and how this looks like, I would, I'm not trying to be mean, y'all, I probably would just rate this maybe like a 2. I think I really would, because of all the things I said previously. And I will say this, I know there's a lot of people that are messaging me because they want to do a collabo. I'm not trying to like scare you guys off from doing that, because I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to bash this man or woman. I'm just telling you facts, what I experienced. And I'm sure those that are going to be watching this, you would be very upset, just like I was, very upset. And you probably wouldn't have been as nice as I'm being going over this right now, but I honestly, I almost didn't even do the review. I almost didn't even do it because I felt like this is not even cool. But I feel like if I were to do this with the mindset that she might or he might be reaching out to someone else saying the same thing, oh, you know, the quality, whatever, and then you kind of are in a situation like me, I feel like I kind of owe you guys my experience so you can make a decision on what you want to do. And that is all I have to say for today. I hope you guys are having a blessed Wednesday. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys later. Peace.